Jupiter Boys.
Welcome to the Jupiter Boys. This is Quinn Jupiter. On today's program, we're going to ask a very vital and important question to society. Is it recording?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Jupiter Boys. My name is Jim Jupiter.
And my name is Roman Mars.
Yeah.
And I am Quinn Jupiter.
Yeah. Ira Glass, Roman Mars.
Yep.
And or every host of NPR ever.
I can't do a Mark Maron, but he'd be here too if I could.
Yeah, he's not NPR, though. So we're two boys. We're from the planet Jupiter. We talk about things every week.
That's right.
We each bring a topic. We talk about it for 10 minutes. There's a bell in the middle. And we have stupid conversations so you don't have to. Quinn.
Yeah.
I guess I'll call the coin of truth is you're going to flip it. I'm going to call the yellow side. Oh, it's the yellow side.
It's the yellow.
Okay, Quinn.
Yes.
I know you've been wanting this, and what we're going to do is we're going to return to Jim's D&D world paradise.
Yes, Queen.
When last we left you,
Yes.
I think his name was Henry Henderson, if I'm not mistaken.
Harold
Henderson.
Yes. He's in quite a pickle.
Yeah, he was in a maze of dumpsters
Yes.
with a gigantic crab attacking his face.
Yep.
His friend Melvin?
Marvin? I think it was
Marvin.
Yeah.
Marvin is face down with his legs wiggling in the air in a pile of garbage, and a crab is chewing on them. So, Quinn,
Yes.
what would you like to do?
And this is going to be actually like
Harold.
more like yes.
Harold, what are you gonna do? We've actually got a D20 app.
I'm going to take out my windshield wiper thingy
Yes.
of destiny, and I'm going to
You
swing
can't
it.
name it the windshield wiper. It's just a windshield wiper. It has mystical powers,
get
but you haven't
listeners-
discovered them yet.
We can get listeners to come up with names for it, but
Just picture names, hashtag the Jupiter Boys.
yes. I'm going to swing it at the crab. Where's the crab in relation to me?
It's on your face.
Oh, that's not ideal.
We ended the last episode with it on your face.
I thought I ripped it off.
Okay, maybe you did rip it off. Okay, so it's at arm's length. It's in one hand of yours.
I'm going to chuck it at a wall.
Okay.
With my windshield wiper fluid. Okay, no. What I'm gonna do is it's gonna be a high roll for this.
Okay.
But I'm gonna throw it in the air and hit it out of the air with my windshield wiper.
I'm actually going to give you advantage because you're using the windshield wiper, and it's sort of like your magic weapon.
Yeah.
So
So like +2.
it's going to need like a 15. Yeah, it's like a +2.
Yeah.
So you're going to need a 15 to pass.
I haven't
this.
I haven't leveled up my windshield wiper.
It's a 10, and +2 is only 12.
That's a pretty. I get like mixed assess. Right?
Yeah, exactly. That's sort of like you almost get it. It hits it. It crashes against the wall. It loses some HP. In fact, we're going to say it loses 2 points of HP.
Okay.
It currently has 8 points left. I wish I had. I now know why Dungeon Masters write things down, because this is very hard.
Yes.
So next up in the order is Marvin. Marvin is going to try to extricate himself from the garbage heap, and then kick the crab in the face.
Marvin, I believe in your spirit.
I'm gonna give him a 10, and it's a 13. So Marvin, because he's got stamina, because
Okay.
he's a dwarf.
Yes.
So Marvin pulls himself.
That's not what dwarves have, but that's okay.
It's true. They do have stamina.
Not Gimli.
Yeah, like he can like drink poison and shit. Like dwarves are hardy motherfuckers.
Oh, I guess so.
Anyway, so Marvin pulls himself out. He goes, "You motherfucker," and reels back his foot and just boots the crab as hard as he can. Full boot kick.
I like that.
Let's see how much damage it does. Ooh. Tension.
With no rolling sounds.
It's 3 points of damage. So that creature has 5 points left of damage. Quinn.
Okay.
So the creatures are next up in the order.
Yes, and they're gonna fucking attack me.
Both of them are sort of stunned, so their turns are going to be skipped because they're just sort of like trying to collect themselves. So Quinn,
Yes.
what do you do?
I'm going to, in one fluid motion.
Okay, so
going
basically what you're saying is I'm going to try to take multiple turns at once.
Well, okay, I'm gonna do a Magnus, which is try to like make 3 things in one.
Okay.
To try to advance the story quicker because we only have 10 minutes and it's going to be hell for the listener if I'm just fighting crabs again.
Okay.
So I'm going to hit one of the crabs with my windshield wiper.
Okay.
And try to kick the other one, like try to like
So
hit it
while
and, like,
you're kicking,
spread,
like you're like
yeah.
doing like a jump flip.
It's gonna have to be a great fucking roll.
I'm gonna say that the used car salesman's acrobatics is +8. I'm just deciding that.
Well, you learn from the wacky inflatable arm playing too, man.
That's a great backstory. So it's 16 +8, so that's 24.
There's a montage of him training with the wacky inflatable.
You're
arm.
gonna be a montage, montage. So that was a 24. So yeah, you beat the fuck out of that thing, and the one that you hit with the windshield wiper straight up explodes. It just like bursts into like
Oh my god, did you see that? That thing just fucking burst.
It's just crab shells and guts.
Marvin,
everywhere.
I think it's high time we got the fuck out of this alley into Vagitaurus.
The one that you kicked simultaneously ricocheted off your foot against the wall, took a few points of damage from your foot and a few points from the wall, and that ended up killing it. It didn't explode or anything, but it died a quick death.
So now I'm gonna move forward as fast. I'm gonna fucking pick up him as I go. Like I'm gonna
So you're gonna just grab Marvin.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab him by the belt again. I'm gonna try to grab him by the belt.
You know, dwarves don't like to be picked up, right?
But Marvin,
Just so you know.
Marvin's my homie. You know, like I gotta get him. Actually, is he up yet?
Yeah, he's up.
Oh, then I'm not gonna pick him up. I'm just gonna
Okay.
be like, "Let's go, Marvy."
Yeah,
And
he's like,
yeah.
okay, I'm coming. I'm trying to get there. My legs are way shorter than yours, so can you just slow the fuck down, please? Because I can only travel.
help you up. I can literally give you a hand up. It'll only take a few seconds, and I don't think that's a turn.
Yeah, right. Just pick me up. I'll ride on your back.
I piggyback him,
Yeah.
and he's like a bat. He's yodeling. He's
Yeah.
yodeling me.
So
Yoda
Marvin
Luke.
is yodeling.
That's a really bad.
Harold. Marvin is yodeling. Harold.
I don't know what to do.
So as you turn a corner, you come across a woman, and she's mangy.
Okay.
She's got wild hair.
Does she have like those like small little titties?
Wow. Interesting first thing to settle on. I would say her titties
Like
are
the
like
Shining titties, like the old lady from the Shining titties.
sort of, yes. I would say that they're empty sacks deflated on her chest.
That's what I thought. She's like
She's
in Left 4
standing.
Dead
She's
2.
standing in front of a garbage can fire.
Oh,
Her
God.
eyes are blacked out. She's wearing a shawl, and she says,
Jesus.
"Welcome, strangers, to the realm of Vagitaurus."
Are you Vagitaurus?
No, my child. I am not Vagitaurus. I am but one of her servants.
Okay. Are you good? Do you come in
Oh,
peace?
good is such a relative term. Vagitaurus knows no good or evil.
Yep. You're probably chaotic. You're probably chaotic neutral.
Well, there's only one way to know for sure, and that's for you to answer my riddle 3.
Okay, I'll try my best.
The answer to all 3 riddles is the same answer.
All right.
But you must know the riddle.
What's the riddle?
That Jim, the dungeon master, is going to make up on the spot.
Okay. I'll try to solve it to the best of my abilities.
I don't know. Like I want to make the answer. Okay.
How about if she can't come up with one, she's like, shit, I just forgot.
The
and
answer's-
then I come up with one. And like,
The
that was the secret.
The answer's vagina. Just go through. The answer was vagina.
What cliff has a...
I was gonna say
has
what
a
smells
cavern?
like the ocean but never sees fish. But like,
But vaginas see fish in certain senses. Sometimes they might see a fish. You never know.
Led Zeppelin, man, the mud
Yeah.
shark. Okay, so she lets you. She's like, fuck it, I fucked up the riddle. I've been trying to remember this fucking riddle for 30 years.
It's something like this cavern is moist.
Yeah, something like that. There's 3 of them. They're hard to remember. Just go through. So you pass through the dumpster lady's riddle.
That was easy. I solved your dumpster lady puzzle.
That was not so much of a puzzle as it was just like an interesting NPC.
But nothing to say.
You
or
emerge-
contribute to the story.
You emerge from 2 dumpsters, and you see before you Vagitaurus.
Already?
It's a 6-legged creature
Oh, man.
standing 8 feet tall,
Holy
with a gigantic slit down its front, and and teeth guarding the thing. It's essentially a gigantic 6-legged vagina
I like that.
with teeth on either side. And it says,
I'll tell you, motherfucker. Harold, the windshield wiper blade Henderson. And I swing. Well, actually, we got to roll for initiative.
What do you offer, Vagitaurus?
I offer you a shit kicking you've never seen before, bitch.
all right, so let's roll.
Actually, I shouldn't call you
let's
a bitch.
roll for initiative. Your roll is a 10. My roll is a 2. What do you do?
I'm going to take...
Oh, actually, Marvy's roll is a 16. So Marvy is going to be like, yo, Harold, what the fuck do you want to do here? I don't really know. And
I
that's
can
the end of
toss
that.
you. I can toss you.
And that's the end of that topic.
There's a
So,
cliffhanger.
There's a cliffhanger. The boys have faced off against the evil Vagitaurus.
It was really just picking up there.
Yep. But that's how Jim's D&D works, where Jim has never actually played a game of D&D, but feels like he could dungeon master an entire scenario,
It's also making people who really play D&D probably hate us.
cry and vomit at the same time. Quinn, what's your topic this week?
Oh, I'm trying to do an Adam Sandler voice.
I was
My topic today. And my topic today, Jim. My topic today. It's like kind of like a mix of Cartman and Adam Sandler. My topic today is I'm going to break down some Sandler flicks.
Okay.
And I'm going to rate some Sandler flicks.
we're going to rate some Sandler flicks.
We are
right?
going to rate some Sandler flicks.
This fermented from a conversation we had earlier.
That's right.
We were talking about Adam Sandler movies.
Yes.
And I mentioned Little Nicky, and you do
Yes.
not like that particular film.
You know, it's been a while. It's been a while since I've seen it, but I don't remember liking it that much. I thought it was just it was a little too heavy-handed.
We got into like the topic of Adam Sandler in general and Adam Sandler movies,
Yes.
and we decided that you have to separate the dramas
Yes.
from the comedies.
Yeah.
You have to separate the Punch Drunk Loves, the Rain Over Me's.
You also have to separate the surprisingly good comedies, but also feel-good comedies.
But yeah, okay. But first, like, I think you have to just remove the dramas entirely
Yes.
because they're like a side category.
Oh, totally.
Rain Over
Punch
Me is a
Drunk
great,
Love, yeah.
a great
Rain
movie.
Over
Punch
Me.
Drunk Love is a great movie.
Spanglish.
Spanglish is a pretty good movie.
Oh, what's another one he's
I think it's
been
like Oscar nominated movie actually.
in? Wow. I heard that Merowitz story Chronicles is pretty good. He's apparently pretty good in it.
Never saw it.
It's on Netflix. But yeah, then you have to think about like the feel good comedies that kind of
Yeah.
like are really well
Like
written.
Big Daddy.
Big Daddy,
Big Daddy's
Mr.
okay.
Deeds.
Yeah, Mr. Deeds is okay. But like you're starting already on that vein to go into like what's known like simply and like you can only really like call it an Adam Sandler comedy.
Yes.
Because like that whole grouping of like friends, like he and Rob Schneider and
David Spade.
Yeah, David Spade, they all did the same kind of movie.
Yeah.
It's really interesting, like that Happy Madison Productions kind of like
yeah.
style of movie, which is basically just like a ton of throwaway jokes. It's like a 2-hour long episode of Family Guy in a way.
You know what I like? The Longest Yard. That's good Adam
Yeah,
Sandler.
but that was a remake.
I know
That was a remake of a legit movie.
I know that was a
so-
remake, but it was still a pretty good remake.
And I wouldn't call
Solid
it. I wouldn't call it like an Adam Sandler movie. Like that's like again, like that's like sort of separated from the Adam Sandler style comedy.
That's true.
When
And it like has a lot to say about race too. Like
Yep. But I mean, like when
a good
I
movie.
think of like an Adam Sandler comedy, I think of Billy Madison. I think of Happy Gilmore. I think of
I hate Billy Madison, man. I can't stand it.
Billy Madison's hard. Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore is pretty solid.
funny. What else? Like
Are you too good for your home ball? Get in your home ball. It's pretty solid.
the price is wrong, bitch. So yeah, like that. Like I think of that. I think of Grown Ups even.
Grown
because
Ups is solid.
Grown Ups is like a version of that movie. Like they kept doing those movies over and over again.
It's true. And Grown Ups included everybody in it. Like they're like, let's get Kevin James.
Fucking
in
like,
there.
let's talk about 8 Crazy Nights, shall we?
8 Crazy Nights was buck wild.
It's
it was
a weird movie,
and it's like super like he like was like I'm gonna go full R-rated, and you're like,
and
but
like
it was like
R-rated
only
musical,
PG-13, yeah.
R-rated musical
Yeah,
that like
had
cartoon.
shit. shit and like gross visuals where you're like, Jesus Christ, why are you doing this to me? That one's the most disturbing I find.
Really?
Yeah.
You find 8 Crazy Nights to be disturbing?
Go watch it again, man. It's like, it's a heavy movie. Like there's like a bunch of poop jokes, like visual poop jokes where you're like, Jesus, why am I seeing this? Like there's like naked old men and stuff. Like he really went full tilt on that one.
So like I think for those movies, like, and here's the thing, like I know right off the bat that like the movie that I rate the lowest on the Adam Sandler movie scale is I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry.
Oh yeah.
Because I just think that one's just such an utter piece of shit, because Kevin James, like, unless he's supported by somebody stronger, is just a total piece of shit. And
you know, he's all right in, you know what Kevin James is all right in? Hitch.
He's okay in Hitch. He's better
in Here Comes
in
the
Here Comes the Pooh. Because he's like opposite Henry Winkler, and
he's also a sweet dude.
Yeah.
Like he's genuinely a sweet dude. Paul Blart Mall Cop 2 is
okay, I have not
genuinely
seen either of the Paul Blart.
Is genuinely like a straight up masterpiece, and it syncs so well with Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon.
What?
The entire movie syncs with it perfectly.
You know that like a lot of movies do though, right? Like Wizard of Oz is supposed it's the Dark Side of Oz or whatever.
Yeah. But it, like, Griffin McElroy did it for that
for this year's I Now Pronounce You.
No. It's Till Death Do Us Blart.
Yeah, that's right.
And it was like genius. And they have a YouTube video where it plays them side by side, and it's incredible. Anywho, souls, that one I've never seen Paul Blart Mall Cop 2, but I watched Paul Blart Mall Cop 1, and it was when I went to a ski village. What? And I was super sick. Like I went to
Tremblant?
Yes, I went to Tremblant, the Tremblant village.
Tremblant Village.
Tremblant Village. It's in
Quebec.
Quebec, Canada. I love pronouncing shit weird. It's fun. And so I was really
5 minutes in, and we're barely talking about Adam Sandler.
I was really sick.
Yeah.
And I watched Paul Blart Mall Cop.
Yep.
And it was one of the worst experiences of my life. But then I kind of like was thinking back, and I was like, you know, I kind of enjoyed it. I kind of like that.
How dare you?
And
Also,
I think that ties in well to the Adam Sandler ones, because you're watching it and you think, this is really bad.
You know what's
and then
real,
you keep watching it.
You know
and
what's
you
a real bad movie?
It's like a train wreck.
Just go with it.
It's not a bad movie?
No, it's a
real
bad movie.
Yeah.
Blended Family was okay.
I haven't seen Blended.
Or
It's
Blended, that's right.
I haven't seen Blended yet.
It's pretty good. Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore sort of belong together. Like 50 First Dates was okay.
Oh yeah, I like 50 First Dates.
And they're in The Wedding Singer was good.
That's
like,
Drew.
They keep doing
Barrymore.
Drew Barrymore. You know, like the Drew Barrymore and Adam. They got a good. Mwah, they got a good thing.
You know what movie I like ironically love? Fever Pitch.
Just get out. Get out. Jimmy Kimmel is not a leading man. Jimmy Fallon is not. They're the same person.
No, they're not.
Yes, one's stretched out.
Jimmy
and bloated.
Kimmel is bigger. He's a big boy.
He's bloated, but they're the same person.
He thick. He thick and he loving it.
Jimmy Kimmel is just Jimmy Fallon in the future.
No, false. He's dated Sarah Silverman.
Yes.
That's something that Jimmy Fallon has never done.
Yeah,
Jimmy
he
Fallon
hasn't done it yet. It's because it's his future.
So in like 10 years, he's just gonna follow Jimmy Kimmel's legacy.
Yeah,
it's
he's
like the
gonna start
Santa
dating
Claus.
Sarah Silverman,
But he has to kill him. He has to kill him first, and then he takes over
to
as
take
the
his
Kimmel.
place.
You are
But,
now the Kimmel.
Unless
the
the
Santa
older
Kimmel.
unless the older Kimmel kills the younger Fallon, and then he becomes the Fallon.
Santa Kimmel.
The Santa Kimmel.
I wonder what.
We just created an Adam Sandler movie just now. That was like literally, that's all you need for the plot of an Adam Sandler movie. Is just like one of those stupid fucking ideas.
Ridiculous Six is not terrible, but it's pretty funny. But
It's very offensive
very
and awful.
offensive.
But I love it. Like it's
goofy.
it's garbage. But Netflix was like, listen, we know you're gonna make garbage, but can you just make it self-referential garbage? And they were like, and Adam Sandler was like, oh yeah, that's my whole thing.
Yeah. That's so true. Mr. Deeds is a genuinely good one. You underestimated my sneakiness, sir.
Yeah, well, that's because
Very sneaky.
because of what's his
John
name?
Turturro.
John Turturro.
Just brilliant. Just a brilliant actor.
Yeah, he's great.
John Turturro movies, you could go through those, but they're mostly dark.
Yeah.
And they're mostly
He's in a lot of dark
him
ones.
being like a straight up villain or like an anti-hero.
Except in Transformers, when he gets buck naked. Well, not buck naked, but underwear naked.
Yeah.
In that one scene.
It's true.
You get to see Turturro's undies.
You know,
And they've got hearts on them.
what would happen if you took every Adam Sandler movie and you made them into like a universe, like the Marvel universe?
That's a universe that no one should ever exist in.
And then like, so like it'd be like, I now you pronounce you Infinity, like it'd be like the Infinity War, it'd be like, I now you pronounce you Paul Blart. No, he produced all those movies, so you know they might be in the.
It would just be called Lunch.
Sandlerverse.
It would just be called Lunch Ladyland. and like it would just be Adam Sandler talking like this all the time.
Going to the mall.
Fuck, we're terrible. This is the most unlistenable, like 20 minutes of podcast that have ever existed in the history of.
Welcome to the Sandlerverse.
It's Lunch Ladyland.
Infinity War style.
Fuck. Thank God that's the end of that topic.
Ding goes our careers.
Dang, careers. Like we make money off of this nonsense.
I'm just a money man. This is me making money.
Thank
Was
you,
that
everybody.
Stone Cold Steve
I don't know
Austin?
who the fuck said it.
I think that was a Stone Cold Steve Austin impression.
B-Rob will tell us.
He didn't say it, but that was an impression of him.
Okay. Thank you, everybody, for listening. I don't know how you found us, but we're glad you did.
Yep.
You can subscribe and get it every week. Get it right in your ear hole every week.
Yep.
We're nothing if not consistent.
That's it. Heating your ear holes.
Yep. And you can also buy merch at a Redbubble
right.
store. The link is in the show notes. You can also just go to Redbubble and search the Jupiter Boys. We have all sorts of cool shit, including official Dave Franco's Dream Boys merchandise.
Dave Franco's Dream Boys.
Drawn by Quinn, designed by me. It's the perfect summer accessory for all you Dream Boys out there.
It's
and
impeccable.
girls are Dream Boys too. Ladies is pimps too. So, be your Dream Boy self.
Go and brush those shoulders off.
Go and brush those shoulders off. Thank you to Christo Graham for the use of our theme music.
Yeah, Crystal Graham.
Thank you, Adam. Shoot those nuts.
Straight down that gullet.
What dolphin shark?